Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston. Once again, wishing you a blessed time wherever you are. I'm hoping you find the reasons to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, to speak over airplanes. And I truly hope you find the reasons to just appreciate everything and everyone around you. Yes, my hair is messy. Yes, I'm still at work. And yes, there's a beautiful sunset that you can't really see because I can't control the light on this side of my phone. There we go. Isn't that nice? And yeah, I'm just waiting for my relief. Don't really have much to say at the moment. I've been kind of stuck in my head for the last 24 hours, thinking of a few things. I'll talk a little bit about that when I get home. But I'm working on it. I'm bouncing back quicker, and I appreciate that about myself at the moment. That even though I've been having some ups and downs, I bounce back a lot faster than I used to. I used to go weeks, months, where I'm just depressed. I don't want to do anything. I stopped being active. But this past week, despite pain in my legs, despite the issues with my, switching jobs again, wow, my hair's long and messy. And the ups and downs I've been having with my husband. But I get down and then I feel myself getting back up again. So, I appreciate that of myself. I appreciate the contrast of that. And, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. What I mean by I love it is, like I said, the fact that, normally it would take me months to get back on my feet and keep moving, where now that once I start feeling the negative, like I let it do what it's gonna do for a minute, but I'm constantly trying to redirect that energy into something positive. So with that, I'll talk to you in a minute. And yeah, hello. So I'm just waking up, and I've been up for a while actually. I was watching Fuzi's latest vlog and thinking of my ups and downs that I've been having. I try not to show it in the vlogs, at least the last couple of ones, because I'm really trying to stay in that positive vibe, positive mindset, because I want all the good things to come. Every morning I get up, I look at that, my dream board. When I go to bed, if I'm just lying in my room, I'll glance over at it, remind myself why I'm doing all this positive stuff for myself, and I'm really trying to be in a place where, even though there's negative things going on, that what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and what I'm dreaming about, are tangible. They're not just absent from my life. They're things that I want, things that I put out into the universe, things that are being worked on by the universe, and are already in my reality. Yes, my language is because of listening to Abraham Hicks and all that stuff. So don't judge the way I talk. And yeah, but and I'm not gonna get into any real detail because it is my personal life. It is what it is. But you guys know, the gist. That I've been married since 2012. That me and my husband have had a hard time getting a visa for him to come. I've expressed about him having a deep depression over the last year or so because of that, and we've had a lot of rockiness over the past year. Um, the words divorce have come up multiple times, and I've cried days, went weeks, even a month or so where I was completely depressed and didn't want to do anything, and felt like my life was over, and just feeling defeated that, I've never had, I'll be honest with you, you've heard me say that I've never had a lot of friends. I don't have people that I hang out with unless it's my brothers or my young cousins or, nieces, nephews. I have I don't have friends that I hang out with. I have family that I hang out with or talk to. That's my social circle. I have friends online that I talk to. I have deep conversations, open conversations with, but no one that when I'm down can come knock on my door and get me out of bed. And even with my husband's not that talkative of a person, so even him trying, and because he's been having his own issues, he's not someone that can reach out to me or whatever. And as far as romantic relationships, my husband's I'm 40 years old, and he's only the third relationship that I've had my whole life. I told you about being bullied. I've always been shy and socially awkward. So, trying to talk to someone, or when someone approaches me, I'm a little skeptical. So, it doesn't really go anywhere. But all that being said, and knowing that I got into this marriage, we did get married quickly, but we do love each other. We wanted to have a life together, and recently, he's more so expressed a lack of interest in the relationship, and because I've done a lot of my crying off and on throughout the year, this is understandable. It's still sad. It's whatever. And there's a part of me that feels like I failed. That I know that I did everything humanly possible to keep the relationship going, to make it happen with, bring him here or whatever. There's a part of me, and it's just me not wanting to give up or believe the negative, that I still, he's pushing away. I'm still sitting here going, but I love you. But if you heard a few of my vlogs last week, over the last couple weeks after running into a friend of mine, someone that I used to work with, and I started talking whether it's my husband, whether it's somebody else, I know there's someone out there that's gonna love me the way that I need to be loved, the way I want to be loved, the way I want to love them, and those feelings really make me feel better. Even for a few seconds, it brings me out of that, self-loathing or that loneliness, because, kind of Fuzi has a lot of friends, and he's got loving family, and I got a lot of loving family, and I do have friends around the world that reach out to me and show their love and show their compassion and show their understanding for me. But where I relate to Fuzi, though, is that, when you come home and you don't have that someone that you can connect to, it gets old. And with the issues coming up with my husband, I'm feeling that loneliness, that, as much as I have a lot of love around me, you want to isolate yourself because, you feel alone. And you don't want others to deal with that or see you like that or whatever. And even me talking about it, I don't want to bring light to this. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep that positive vibration going. I'm feeling it right now, but I still have that underlying things are getting better. Good things are coming. Everything works out for me. And I do believe that. It's just, at the moment, I'm going through my emotions. But yeah, that's what's going on today. And despite what's going on, you've seen that I've been going to the gym. I'm actually going to go to the gym today. And I guess the reason for me to actually share this is, one, because I don't want to, like I said, this is meant to inspire you and to relate to others. Because I know there's someone else going through something similar. Granted, I didn't give any detail, but just the underlying situation of what's going on. That yes, me and my husband are possibly are kind of separated. In me going through my emotions and trying not to stay stuck in my head and see the positive out of it. I love my husband. I know he's a good man. He's got a good heart, and what we've had to deal with, nobody should have ever had to deal with the circumstances that we were dealt. And I asked the spiritual questions, I asked the logical questions, I asked so many different questions, and then I drive myself crazy. And then I said, you know what, it's gonna work. I get back to it's gonna work out. It's gonna, have faith, keep going. Whatever's meant to be, it's meant to be. And that brings me comfort, but sometimes it doesn't, and it is what it is. But yeah, I apologize if this is a little mixed emotion. Again, this is me just sharing my journey. Maybe one of you relate, and maybe it will keep you inspired that yeah, you got your stuff going on, but someone's going through it, this similar thing, and they're pushing through and they're sharing it, and you can do the same thing. And with that, I'm not gonna vlog much today. I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna try to come up with a poem for my next vlog. And tomorrow I have my ZoomX radio. Links and everything for that are down below. If you haven't watched my radio show, come listen in. And if you got to this point in the vlog, leave a comment below. What inspires you? Is it music? Is it someone in your life? Is it a movie? Is it a poem? Share it in the comments below. Check out the radio show on tomorrow, on Wednesday. And I might read it, or I might share it on the air. And put it in parentheses that you want me to share it, because again, this and the radio show both are meant to inspire others to share what inspires them, so we can continue the positive growth for all of us around the world and bring connect with one another. And with that, I'm gonna end it. Again, thank you for watching. Check out all my links below, and until next time, like, love, share, and inspire. Mwah. Much love.